Hi, I'm Karen, and I am here to do 45 minutes of Pilates with you. Pilates works the core from the collarbone all the way down to the middle of those thighs, everything in between, so obliques, abdominals, muscles around the back. Of course, your arms and legs get some bonus, especially those inner and outer thighs that don't get enough love regularly. All those stabilizing muscles. So I want you to take this at your pace, because Pilates can make any athlete a better athlete, whether you are a NFL player or you are a weekend warrior and run around with your kids, anything in between. So core strength, flexibility, balance, those tall, long, lean muscles are very important. So thank you for taking time to do this today. This is a Skype class that I videoed. And so when I'm facing the camera, you're either going to do what you hear me saying or what you see me doing, because it's going to look the opposite in Skype. So let's have a great workout. We are using 2 small weights today. I've got 3 pounds. You can use anything around your house. It's 1 to 5 pounds. It could be 2 unopened water bottles, jars of peanut butter, cans of beans, anything like that works. Okay? Let's sit up tall. Let's bring that chin in our chest. Think about your shoulder blades and your imaginary back pockets. Just take some deep breaths in and out in a nice tall position. And as you glance forward, just relax your feet. Let's start to walk those hands towards the middle of our feet and just bend our elbows. Breathing nice and deep. Just think about your exhale, allowing that chest to sink down that little bit more. And let's go ahead and walk those hands back. Let's bring those legs a little farther apart if you want to. Flex those feet. Nice deep breath in. And let's come on over to your right. You can grab that shin, ankle, or foot. Let's glance up to the ceiling. Let's bend your right elbow. Let that left arm reach long first, and then let it just droop over your ear. And let's put both hands on that right leg. Nose towards that knee, just sinking that chest down and breathing. And let's relax the feet. Walk those fingertips out. Bend your elbows. Making that decision to focus on what's good for your body today. Let's flex those feet. I'm going to let this person in. Looks like we have, there we go. You're going to take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, we're going to come over to the left. You're going to reach for that ankle or shin or foot. Reach the right arm tall. We're going to bend that left elbow.
Hey, John.
Hello? And let that right arm droop over the ear. And let's take the nose towards that left knee and sink that chest down as you breathe. Good, let's walk the hands down the middle, relax those feet, and start to bend your elbows. Good. Let's come on up to the front of the mat. You're just going to grab one weight. So we're just going to use one weight for now. You can put the other weight next to you. And deciding to work at your pace, taking that break when you need to. Let's lean forward, gently taking that chest down. Now let's sit up and put our shoulder blades in our imaginary back pockets and just roll down one vertebra at a time. Nice and strong. And as you exhale from your middle, not flinging yourself, but a nice strong movement. Let's lift up and then fold forward. Good, shoulder blades in those imaginary back pockets. Keep breathing and come on down. All the control is from that strong core. On your exhale, come on up. forward and breathe. Exhale, shoulder blades down in those imaginary back pockets, nice and strong. Exhale, come on up. If you guys would make sure that you're on mute, I think somebody's not on mute. That would be great. Shoulder. We've got 2 more times, you guys. Come on up. And fold. Good, 1 more time. Shoulder blades down. Good, strong from that middle. Come on up. And go ahead and fold. Let's go ahead and put those weights down. Let's bring our hands behind us, bend both knees. We're going to be coming side to side with those legs. And so you're more than welcome when we come to the left to just do the left leg instead of both, and same to the right. So abs are scooped in, nice Pilates scoop. Come out to the left and hold, and to the right. Good, to the left. We're lingering out there for just a second each time. Great for those obliques. Try to keep your knees together best you can. Good, last 7 and 6 and 5. Should really feel this. 4 more. Good, 3. Keep breathing. 2, make sure you're not holding your breath. And 1. Come on back. Let's let those knees fall one way. Glance in the opposite direction. Take a breath. And switch. Good. Let's take those knees and feet together. Let's lift ourselves up into that bridge. Engage your middle. We're going to extend that right leg to the ceiling. And we're going to lift those hips, go up and down. We're not resting those hips down at any point, just barely tapping the ground. And if this is too difficult with the right leg up, you can do this with the right leg down. Last 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to try to stay lifted up, and we're going to flex that right leg and point as we come up. My left foot has the left toes lifted as well. So these are all just suggestions. You're doing the best that you can. Last 4, nice and slow. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Good job. Lower down. Let's cross that left leg on top. Let's bring our fingertips behind your right thigh. Pull the right thigh towards you. Take your left forearm, push that left thigh away, but continue to pull the right leg towards you at the same time. Deep breaths in and out. Good. Let's release. Let's give those knees a hug. Take our nose towards our knee. Place your head down and reach. Good. Hug the knees. I want you to lift your upper body. Not through the neck, but I want it to be an engaging of the middle. That's what lifts up. So think about doing that nice Pilates scoop. That's what's lifting the chest up. Good. Keep breathing. Last 8. Good. 7. If this is too difficult on the low back, you could extend one leg, the other foot on the ground. 6. And 5. Remember, the lift up comes from the middle. 4. Good. 3. And 2. And 1. Awesome. Give those knees a hug. Shoulders down, glance to your left, stretch your neck. And then gently glance to your right. Good. Now come on up to sitting. And we're going to try our V-sit with our legs out wide, okay? If that's too difficult with both legs, you can have one foot on the ground, but you could also have your feet closer together, okay? So shoulders relaxed. Let's try to take those legs out and then roll like a ball. The knees come together. As you come up here, the legs come out just the best that you can. Lift those hips. Chest is open as those legs come up. Four more, everybody. Shoulders down. Good, 3 more. Keep breathing, you're not holding your breath. 2 more. Good, 1 more time, you guys. And let's fold forward. Bring those feet together a little farther away from you. Walk your hands toward your toes and just bend those elbows. Allow that chest to sink down. Good. All right, let's come onto your hands and knees, please. Let's arch up into a nice cat stretch, glancing to the ceiling. Good, let's come to that upper plank position. Abs are scooped in, and I want you to try to touch your right hand and right toes with the right leg as straight as possible. I want you to do it 4 times, best you can. So this is 4, come back to your plank. 3, come back to the plank. 2 and 1. Now I want you to lift your right leg up and walk your hands back. So the nose is towards that left knee. Gently swing it through. We're going to stand up, and that strong right thigh is going to lift us up with that left knee lifted. Toes are going to lift for 4, 3, 2, and 1. That left leg comes behind you. Abs are lifted. Your chest can lower. Straight leg, very small lifts. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want you to lunge on your toes. Really lean it back. Good. You're going to come down to your palms. Your right foot comes back. And I actually want you to come to your right side plank on your forearm. And let's do some slow hip dips. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now come to your plank and just hold the best plank you got. Shoulders away from the ears. 7, 6, abs are lifted. 4, knees down when you need to. And good, knees apart. Big toes together. Exhale, sit it back. Let's arch up into a nice cat stretch. Glance to the ceiling. Good, let's come back to the upper push-up position and let our left toes touch our left hand. For 4, come back to your plank. Right knee could be on the mat if you need it to. So those hips come back to neutral in between the toe tap. Good. Let's go ahead and lift your left leg, walk those hands back, nose towards your right knee. Gently swing through. That left knee is right above the ankle. Strong left thigh is going to lift us up. Right toes up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. That right leg comes back. Keep those abs lifted. Chest comes down if you can. Straight leg, but lifts, but very small lifts. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lunge on the toes, bending the left knee. Lean yourself back. Come down to your palms. Left foot back. Left side plank, please. Slow hip dips. For 8, 7, 6, 5. Good for those obliques. 4, 3, 2, and come to your plank and hold. Shoulders away from the ears. 6, good. 4, belly button lifted. And good. Knees apart. Big toes together. Exhale, stretch. Nice cat stretch. Glance to the ceiling. Good. Let's come to that upward push-ups position again. And your right hand and right foot are going to touch. Left knee could be on the mat if you needed to. 4, hips down to neutral. 3, good. 2, and 1. Let's lift the right toes up, walk our hands back. Nose towards that left knee. Gently swing through. That right knee's right above the ankle. Let's lift ourselves up. Left knee up, toes up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg back, abs are scooped in. Chest comes down, straight leg lifts. 4. Good. Lunge, lean it back. Good. Come down to your palms. Right foot back. And right side plank. 4 hip dips. Your right knee could be on the mat to modify. 8, 7, 6, 4, and 1. Let's hold the best plank we got. Shoulders push away from the ears. 6, good. 4, and nice. Knees apart. Big toes together. Breathe and sit it back. And great cat stretch. Glance to the ceiling. Good. Last time through. Let's come back to that plank. Abs lifted up. The left toes and hand are going to touch best we got. 4, hips back to neutral. 3, good. 2, and 1. Let's take our left toes up, walk the hands back. Nose towards that right knee. Gently swing through. Left knee's right above that ankle. Let's lift that right knee up. 4 lifts. 4, 3, 2, and good. Right leg behind you. Abs are lifted. Nice and engaged. Nice Pilates scoop. Straight legs, small lifts. 4, 3, 2. Gently lunge. Lean it back. Good. Down to those palms. Left foot back. You're in your left side plank. Slow and controlled hip dips for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, and 1. Hold the best plank you can. Shoulders push back, belly button lifted. Last 4 counts. 2, and good. Knees apart, big toes together. Exhale, sit it back. Nice cat stretch. Glancing up. Good. All right. Feel free to get a sip of water. We're going to come do some standing stuff next. So I first want you to come to a forward fold, and we're going to have those feet about the width of the hips apart. We're going to hold on to those elbows and just rock side to side. Deep breaths in and out. Nose towards your right knee gently. Let's take that right arm up, gentle twist. Good, nose towards your left knee. And left arm up, gentle twist. And let's hang those arms down. Abs are engaged, just roll it up. Shoulders back. Good. All right, let's grab both weights. If they end up being too heavy for you, your shoulders have had it, maybe from a workout yesterday, feel free to use something else. You're welcome to just do these without weights. Okay? So what we're going to do now, as you squat, you shouldn't look down and see the floor. Okay? We want to bend from the knees and the hips, not hinge from the back. So feet are a good distance apart. Take the weights down as you squat. Right leg's going to come up and crunch for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice squat. Right leg again, please. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head and chest stay up. Abs are nice and engaged. Think about that Pilates scoop. Exaggerating it every time you exhale. Good, nice squat. Three, 2, 1 more time like that. 4, 3, 2, 1 more squat. Lift that right leg for 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Place those weights down next to the mat. Feet are together. Take that right arm and reach. Good. All right, let's come to the back of the mat. Keeping those abs lifted up, let's walk those fingertips down the legs and walk yourself out. Keeping those abs lifted up, let's take 8 counts to come down. So 8, 7, 6. You can hug your sides if you want to. 3, 2, and 1. Abs are lifted. Arms are out in Superman. Now squeeze your shoulder blades together. Superman. Feet are lifted if you can. Squeeze shoulder blades together one more time. Good. Rest your forehead. Rest your feet as well. And tuck those toes under. Press yourself up to your knees. Up to the toes. Abs are lifted. Come down for 8, 7, 6. Good. 4. And good. Superman. Make sure the middle is engaged. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Good. Reach. And squeeze. One more time. Good. Rest your hands. Rest your head. Palms underneath your shoulders. One more time. Press up to the knees. Lift those knees up if you can. Last time down for 8, 7, 6, 3, and good. Reach, keep those abs lifted up. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Good, reach and squeeze. One more time, reach and squeeze. Rest your feet, rest your head. Deep breath. Good, press up to those hands and knees. Knees apart, big toes together. Allow yourself to sit back in child's pose. Let the middle of the chest just surrender towards the mat. And let's come on up. We're going to come up to the front of the mat. And you're going to have those weights with you. We're going to have our legs together. Make sure you have room behind you to roll back. So let's roll those weights towards our feet. Gently take that chest forward. And then we're going to come on up. And we're going to open up the chest as we roll down. Breathe. Now, we're going to bring those knees in, and as we bicycle the legs, we're going to move the arms as well. So these aren't big weights. These aren't meant to be working the chest really hard. This is meant to take the core off balance, okay? So one leg comes out and down. Good. Slow and controlled. Picture that Pilates scoop. That belly button pulls away from the front of your shirt, scoops up near the rib cage. Good, keep breathing. Head is rested. Last 4. Very strong. Last 3. Good, last 2. Last 1. Good, one leg down and then the other. Come on up. Exhale. And roll the weights towards the feet, chest forward. Come on down again. Chest is open, strong through your middle. Knees in. Let's do 8. 7. Good. 6. 5. 4 more. And 3. 2. And 1. One leg down, then the other. Strong through your middle. Come on up. And roll the weights towards the ankles, chest forward. Good. Come on down last time. Head rested. 8. Again, think about that middle. 7. You're doing all these movements with that Pilates scoop as the priority. Good. 5. 4. This is 3. Good. 2. And 1. Awesome. As you exhale, hug those knees in tight. And you can massage that low back gently in both directions. Good. Those feet go on the mat. Knees and feet are together. Abs are engaged. Let's lift up into our bridge. And take that left leg straight up. Keeping that left leg up, let's raise and lower those hips. Just barely tapping those hips down to the mat. And then pressing up again. 8, 7, 6, 3, 2. Let's try to keep it lifted. Flex the foot as you come down. Point. And flex, turning that left leg out. Good. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Bring it down. Right leg crosses over. Both hands behind your left thigh. Let's pull it in. Let's take your right forearm. Push the right thigh away. At the same time, you're pulling that left leg towards you. Good. Let's come on up to sitting. And let's go ahead and take that weight. We're going to do 4 twists and then roll like a ball. So you're up in that V-sit and we're going to twist. For 4, you could always have one foot down. Now lift those hips. Good. Shoulders down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift those hips. Just 2 more times. 4, 3, 2, 1 more time. 4, 3, 2, and good. All right. Bring the soles of the feet together, heels closer to you. Hold on around your toes. Shoulders down, lift the head up, and then nose towards those toes. Good. All right, let's come on to your hands and knees. And let's do a nice cat stretch. Glancing up to the ceiling. And let's tuck the toes under. Walk those hands towards your feet. Feet are together. And let's hug those thighs. Hold on to your opposite elbow. Chin to your chest, straightest legs as you can muster up. Deep breaths. Release those hands. Glance up, lift the tailbone, and let's just roll up. Reach back. Open it up. Good, you're going to grab those weights. So remember when you squat, I want you to think about your head and chest staying up. Okay, everything in Pilates is about those long, lean muscles. Okay, not rushing through exercises. Legs are a good distance apart. Bend from the knees and hips, and we're going to take that left leg. 4, rib cage to hip bone. 3, good for those obliques. 2, and 1. Squat, head and chest stay up. And crunch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice squat. And crunch. Never holding your breath, always breathing. And squat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Last time for 4. Good. Squat and crunch for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right, weights down next to the mat. Feet are together. And let's take that left arm and reach. Good. All right, let's come on to the back of the mat. Abs are engaged. Let's walk those fingertips down. Walking your hands out. Down on those forearms. We're going to take the left toes and tap. Right toes and tap. And do a plank saw. Slowly forward. Left toes. Right. Plank saw. Very slow. Left and right. Try to keep those hips down at neutral. 2 more times. One more time. And plank saw. Very good. Knees apart, big toes together. Exhale, sit it back and stretch. And let's look up to your right. Rotate your wrist. And right hand palm up underneath the left. Rest on the right side of the face. Let's take our left fingertips, walk them to the front of the mat. And then take your left hand, place that back of that hand at your low back. Shoulders relax, wiggle those fingers. Deep breath in and out. Good, let's slowly untwist. Same thing to the other side. Look up to your left, rotate the wrist. Left hand palm up underneath, rest on the left side of the face. Right fingertips, walk them to the front of the mat. And exhale, right hand at your low back, shoulders relax. Slowly untwist. And before we move forward, let's take those fingertips, gently pull them back and switch. Come on up to the front of the mat. Now you can decide to use weights for this next exercise, or you can always put them down when you want to. So allow your chest to fold forward. Let's once again open that chest to come on down. Now we're going to rest our head, and we're going to do the toy soldier, but we're going to have weights in our hand again. That's totally up to you. I want you to lower your left leg and let the left arm come behind you. Slowly switch. Head is rested. Nice Pilates scoop. You decide, you can always do this without weights, depending on the weights that you've got, depending on how those shoulders are feeling about this point in your week. Keep breathing. Be smart. Do what's best for you. Last 8. Last 7. Good. 6. And 5. Keep breathing. This is 4. 3. 2. And 1. Nice job. Place those weights down. Let's go ahead and just hug those knees in, shoulders down. Let's separate the knees a little bit. Pull the knees towards your shoulders. Shoulders down, and press that tailbone down. Good. So let's alternate between little flutter kicks as we lay down, and we're kicking the legs as we come up to the V-sit. This is our last exercise. All right, so we're going to kick for 4, 3, 2, 1. Flutter kicks. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. 4, 3. You decide how low those legs are to the ground. Come on up. 2 more times. 4, 3, 2. Shoulders down. Flutter kicks. 4. Scoop that belly button in. Last time. Bring it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on back. 4, 3, 2, and good. Woo! Arms out. Let's take the feet wider than our hips, and let's windshield wiper those knees. Gently look in one direction. The knees are in the opposite direction. After you take a full breath and switch. And switch. One more time, switch. Good. Let's walk those feet towards our fingertips. And let's lift those hips up into our bridge. Deep breaths in and out. Lower down nice and slow, one vertebra at a time. Let's hug the right knee in, let the left leg come flat. Rotate that foot. And then your gentle spinal twist. That left hand brings the knee across, look to your right. Take a deep breath in and out. And gently roll to your low back. Let's cross the right leg over the left and hold on to either to your shins, ankles, or feet. Gently pull the feet towards your shoulders. Deep breaths in and out. Release and give those knees a hug. And let's take the right leg straight down. Hug that left knee in with shoulders down and rotate the foot. Gentle spinal twist. That right hand brings the knee across. Let's look to the left and breathe. Good. After your exhale, let's roll back to the low back. Let's cross that left leg on top. Let's grab the shins, ankles, or feet and gently pull the feet towards your shoulders. Deep breaths in and out. And let's come on up to a nice sitting position. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, come on over to your right and reach. And let's gently use that hand to stretch the neck. Your right hand comes to the low back. Inch those fingertips to the back of the head and just gently press forward. Good, chin to your chest, relax. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let's reach that right arm as long as you can. And then use that right hand to gently help the head to come across. Slide this hand to your low back. Deep breaths in and out. Release. Let's clasp the fingertips behind us. Gently, I'll turn this way. Gently pull those arms straight so your shoulder blades are pulling down. Lift the hands and see if you want to fold forward a little bit. Exhale, release. And you're going to take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let's twist to one side. Gently, shoulders down, lift that head up. Inhale up. Exhale, twist to the other side. Again, remember, shoulders down, head lifted. Gently untwist. Good. Deep breath in. Blow it out. Give yourself that big hug and pat yourself on the back. You can even do it both ways. Thanks so much, guys. Glad you joined me for Pilates.